on YouTube? It's Adam from Beyond the Grid. Welcome back to my channel. To all my subscribers out there, this is my apology for taking so long to get out another video. I've really been working on connecting with other creators and other Instagram photographers to collaborate and hopefully bring you guys something original and introduce you guys to people that maybe you have never met. So that's what this video is going to be all about. I'm going to show you guys another Instagram photographer, introduce you, then show you a photo that she took. I'm going to edit it my way. Then I'm going to show you guys how you guys can enter and hopefully win yourself some presets.
But if you close your eyes.
So to kick off this video, I'm going to introduce you guys to the feature photographer and the one that took the photo, Carol. Carol's a 22-year-old originally from Brazil and recently moved to America about 2 years ago and ended up in New York. She currently is finishing up her liberal arts degree and mainly focuses her photography on fashion portraits. As you can see, she definitely has a unique style to her photos and a ton of talent for someone such a young age. So the photo we're going to be editing today was shot by Carol. She went out with one of her models, put some paint on her and took a photo and then sent it over to me. And it's my job to edit the photo and then send it back to her. So if you guys stick around to the end of the video, I'm going to show you guys how to win some of my presets and show some love to an amazing photographer. Alright guys, so now that we're in Lightroom, let's hammer this guy out. So as you can see, it's a little bit warm in here. So what we're going to do is we're going to cool it down just a little bit. I know you guys are going to probably say it's a little bit too much, but that's okay. I got an idea in the end. So let's go about 3,500. That looks good. I just couldn't get it there exactly. So that's good right there. And then let's go to a little bit of the green. So let's go about minus 8, 9. Yeah, 9 looks pretty good. So the exposure, we're going to leave that for now. We're going to see what everything else turns out like. Contrast, I want to bump that up a little bit and just really bring out right in here and kind of bring out all her face. Highlights, we're going to drop that right off because there's a lot blowing out up here. Shadows, we're going to raise those guys up just a little bit. I don't want to lose too much of it. Whites, we're going to raise those just a little bit. And then blacks, we're going to drop those down. Just bring back a little more of the contrast. That way we don't have to go up to the contrast too much because we're doing it here. Clarity, we're going to bring that up just a little bit. And again, that's going to bring back a lot of the details into it. Vibrancy, we're going to go up quite a bit. I really want to make all the color pop right here. But saturation, we're going to bring that down just a little bit. Just to kind of drop a little bit out, just so it's not too much in your face. The tone curve, we're going to leave that for right now just because it's a lot of work. Then we're going to go down to our hues and saturations. So the hues here, I want to drop this guy down, let's say about 16 on the red. The rest we're going to leave. Let's go to the blues and let's make them a little bit aqua. Right about there, that looks pretty good. And then your purples, I'm going to drop those guys down. It's too much. Yeah, about there, that looks pretty good. Saturations, let's go minus 17 right there, that looks pretty good. Oranges, I don't want to lose too much oranges, so just barely. This guy here, we're going to bring up the yellows. That looks good there. Let's go with the same. Yeah, right about there, that looks pretty good. We're getting a lot of greens back here, but we're going to lose those in a second, so don't worry. Aquas, same thing, let's go right about there. And blues, about the same. Let's go right about there. And as you can see, the background is a little bit blue, but that's okay because we're going to do some stuff in the end to kind of change that up. So purples, I just want to go up maybe +5 should be good. Magentas, let's drop those guys down a little bit. Luminancy, we're not really going to touch too much of those. Our split tone, we're going to adjust this a little bit. Let's go with right about there, and let's go about a 6%. So this is going to give us our orange and teal look in the background of the shadows. And then teal, we're going to go up about 183. And let's bring this guy right up. Let's say 30. Yeah, right about there, 33%. That looks pretty good. And as you guys can tell, she's really green, and I understand that. And sorry, I mean blue, but it's okay. We're gonna change some stuff in the end, and it'll look good in the end. Don't worry about it. So sharpening, I don't want to adjust too much here. Let's just adjust it a little bit. Let's go right about there. Our details, just touch it just a little bit, not too much. Noise reduction, I don't touch that ever, usually. Grain, I don't like grain. And then this is where we're going to start changing stuff. So let's go plus, right about there, that looks pretty good. Here, let's go plus 22, yeah, let's go there. Saturation, bring that guy up, let's say about 10. And then here, let's go up here to 23. Saturation again, bring that up. That looks pretty good there. And then this guy, we're going to drop this off. Go to minus 30. And saturation, let's bring that down to about a minus, let's go with minus 20. Yeah, minus 20, that looks pretty good there. Now let's come back up to our tone curve and let's adjust this. So we're going to do 5 points here. So let's do 2 there, a middle drop, and then 2 here. So let's raise this guy right up, drop those blacks out. Let's go move that over a little bit. Highlights, let's bring those guys down right about there, and then let's bring this over, not too much, right there. That looks pretty good. So let's warm this guy up just a little bit, get rid of some of those blues. And right there looks pretty good. As you can see, her face is still a little bit hidden. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna bring back some of those shadows really quickly. Let's bump those up. And let's go with right there. Yeah, I'm okay with that right there. And then as you guys can see, the background's still a little bit blue. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna come over, grab our paintbrush. Let's make it a little bit bigger by using that. And let's paint here. And you guys can turn on the red by clicking O or turning it off. So I always like to paint with it on just because I can see where I'm actually painting. Now let's get around her head. Let's go up here, over here, down on the back side. Make sure that guy's good. That guy. So some of these spots you're gonna actually have to go over and click and actually get deeper into it. Let's get in there. As you guys can see, like, it actually does a really good job on its own, so you don't really have to make the really fine, because we're not really going in for that. We want that blue haze on our hair anyways. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna come over here, we're gonna raise this guy up to make it warm. Unclick O so we can see what we're working with. Let's get rid of the exposure and let's just drop that down just a little bit. Let's make it a little bit cooler. Let's say right about there. Saturation, I just want to drop that just a little bit. Let's go with there, sharpness, and let's go with noise to be 0. And let's go with right. Yeah, right there looks good. I just want to drop this exposure just a little bit more, just to really bring you and draw you into her rather than into that background. So it might be a little bit too much. Let's go with, yeah, right about there. Click enter, double click that, and there you guys go. That's how easy it is to edit photos and actually make like the colors and vibrance pop. You guys can raise the shadows a little bit more if you want to get it more on her face. That's where I like it. So I'm going to show you guys really quickly about presets and how to adjust them based on your photo. So as you guys can see, this one here is a lot darker. It needs a little bit more work, and if I drop that same preset on it, it's probably not going to work. So what we're going to do is we're going to come over here, click on our main photo, hold shift, click on that photo, go over to sync, and synchronize. So what it's going to do is going to take all of this photo and synchronize it onto this photo. So that looks like crap. As I told you guys before, it's probably not going to look very good. What we're going to need to do is we're going to need to adjust our exposure, and let's make it a little bit warmer. No, you know what? Actually, no, I liked it where it was. All right, so as you guys can see, it's kind of cool when two photographers meet and you take a little bit of her style, a little bit of my style, and you get something like this. It actually looks pretty good. So if you guys want to win those presets that we talked about earlier in the video, pop over to Carol's Instagram, find the photo that we just edited, and leave a comment and let me know that you guys want to win something. What we're going to use is the kicker is an apple pie emoji. Carol loves apple pie, so we're going to use that. It'll let me know that you came over from YouTube and you guys want to win the presets. So if you guys are an Instagram photographer and you guys want to be featured on my channel, shoot my Instagram a DM and we can talk about it, getting you guys on the channel. So if this video helped you guys in any way and you guys have learned something, make sure you guys are hitting that like button. If you guys are not a subscriber, I mean, why aren't you? Hit that subscribe button. And until the next video, take care, everybody.